Hi, you're with Pastor Sharonda Lynn, and I am so excited to come to you this evening. God deposited something in me today, and I just had to share it with you. I won't keep you long, so if you have the opportunity to relax and just listen. I don't know who I'm talking to, but I was supposed to talk to someone very specific, someone hurting, someone that does not believe they're worth it, someone who has been through the ringer. Whoever that is, this is for you. If you know someone like that, tag them, put this on their page because it will bless them. A few years ago, I used to not really care a whole lot about myself, and I won't say it's just a few years ago, but it's been some time. I was clinically depressed. I didn't know whether I was coming or going. I had very little friends that understood me. I had very little family that I talked to, even though I come from a very large family. Don't let me fool you. I come from a large family, and I just was spinning my wheels, and I didn't think I was really worth a whole lot. Now, one of the things that I would do is I've always been, well, when I was younger, I modeled. I actually modeled. I was picked up by one of Iman's companies, and it validated me because I needed that. I was struggling with depression. I was probably about 20 years old. I lived in North Carolina, and it just really, really touched me that I was able to go that far. And what I learned about myself is that I was really afraid of my own self. I was afraid of what I was capable of. I was afraid of what people were going to say. I was afraid of what people thought about me. And I was also afraid of the attention I was going to draw because of doing things this way or doing things that way. And I just want to encourage you to be you. It took me 20 years to just be in a place of, and I'm sorry, I kind of stopped because my dog is doing something in the corner, but it took me 20 years to really appreciate who I am, that it's okay, that I don't have to be some super leader out there. I don't have to be, like President Obama or anybody that is that huge. My job is to push and to encourage, because you can be you. I got 3 really quick points, and some of y'all know I'm a preacher, but I got some quick points. Number 1, I need you to know that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. In other words, don't be afraid of who you are. Listen, I used to look broke down. I used to look very, very, very shabby. And one day I had a friend here recently that even validated how I am right now. She was like, "Are you a business owner?" I said, "You know I'm a business owner." She said, "Well, then look like it." And it was those simple little itty bitty words that said, okay, I'm going to go for it. I'm just going to be the best person I am, and I clean up okay. And so I took the time before even I did this video and made sure my appearance was the way I wanted it to be. And whether it drew attention or unwanted attention, I really didn't care. I put the makeup on, and I put some hot colored lips on, and I've gotten myself to the point of being where I want to be, and I really don't care who has anything to say about it. I really don't care if somebody's old thoughts and ideas in the church don't really want me to put on makeup. I am doing what I need to do for me so that I can feel good, and you need to feel good. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. God didn't make a mistake when He made you. He said you are to transform, not to be conformed. You're to transform. You don't have to look like everybody else, but you have to be comfortable with who you are. My daughter sat me down. She showed me how to put on makeup properly. She showed me how to work my thing kind of, because she was outshining me. And how can my seed kind of outshine me when I should be showing her, but she was showing me? I'm okay because I'm teachable. But you need to be okay. You need to be okay to know that you are who you are. It's not a mistake. You're a wonderful person. God made you. God formed you. He knew you before you were even out here walking around. He knew you in the room. He called you to be who he called you to be. And you've got to know that it's okay. He made, right now in the world, there are 7.288 billion people in the world, and he made you, and you are not like anyone else. You cannot be found in East Asia. You cannot be found in the United States. You cannot be found in Iceland, Antarctica. You can only be found where you are. 7.288 billion people in the world, and God made you to do a special work, to do some things. I didn't used to wear makeup. I didn't used to do a whole lot of things, but I am transformed, not conformed. I'm not conformed to tradition. I'm not conformed to what someone says about me. God made me, and when he made me, honey, he broke the mold. It's okay to be uniquely you. It's okay to be unique. I don't know who needs to hear this today, but it is okay. It is okay. It is okay. Even if you have a low self-esteem, you're hurting, you don't know whether to go left or to right, you don't have to do things according to what someone else says. Or you don't have to be put in a box that someone else has constructed. Be you. Be uniquely you. Now, what I want you to do is say a couple things with me. I want you to say this so that you feel strong. I put power principles on our page every day so that you can say these things to yourself and you can start feeling the effects of positive reinforcement. It's not going to be somebody else that says you are this and you are that and that's who, and then all of a sudden you're going to be conformed to that. No, you have to speak the word, and then when you speak life, life comes back into you. Why? Because you're hearing it and it's feeding into your system and it's feeding into your soul. You have to know that you're important. So what we're going to do, and I know a couple of you are smart cookies, you may have already been doing this, but we're going to take a couple of the power principles. We're going to say them together. I'm going to say them and then you can say it after me. I'm going to give you time to say it, and then I want you to believe it. Say it a couple times. Start your day off with some power principles that sets it off right. I have that 12 minutes of sunrise. You won't believe it empowers me, and I'm the one that said it. It is phenomenal, and you can get that in the store. If you look at the top of the page, it says store. You can get 12 minutes to sunrise. But right now, we're going to do a mini sunrise. We're going to do the dawn of a new day here. For those of you that are struggling, I don't want you to struggle. God doesn't want you to struggle. You don't really want to struggle anymore. So we're going to say a few principles and be empowered and encouraged. Get ready. You ready? Say this with me. I am amazing. I live in the present. Every day gets better and better. I possess the qualities to be extremely successful. Creative energy flows through me. I am happy. I am conquering challenges. I am more than a survivor. I have greatness within me, and I am a champion. Now, if you said that, doesn't it feel good? Doesn't it feel empowering? And if you don't feel empowered yet, say it a couple times. It will. It will feel so good to you, and you'll start to wonder why you ever listened to that gentleman, or why you ever listened to that woman, or why you listen to your family. Break out and break loose. Allow it to work. Allow life to work on your behalf. Don't sit sit back and allow life to affect you and the things and your situations to affect you. I've been through everything you can believe, you can't even believe. And as I go forward, I'm going to start sharing my testimony just a little bit more. But you can do it, you can be it, you can achieve it. You've got to know it. Remember, you are amazing. You live in the present. Every day in your life is going to get better and better. You possess the qualities to be excellent. Creative energy is abounding in you. You are going to be happy. You are conquering everything sent your way. You are more than a survivor, honey. You are a champion, and you better believe it, because I believe in you. I'll talk to you later. See you soon.